Ooh, the background looks good.
There it is. What? Pretty sure this is the device, and I'm pretty sure it says we have less than half an hour, so turn it off.
Rodney, dial the damn gate! Don't wait for us! As if the bullet whizzing past my head weren't encouragement enough!
And welcome to the Stargate Files, everybody. A very special morning edition as we're kicking off Stargate Atlantis Season 1. And we're going to do the two-part premiere, The Rising. Well, not really The Rising. It's Rising, everybody.
Yep.
And I just want to say good morning to all of you who are tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. If you're watching on demand after the fact, hey, we're still going to leave it on up here so you can tune in at any point. But if you want to do us a solid, hit that like button on the way in, share and subscribe. And Skeeter, looks like it's just you and me, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. We did invite a lot of people. I think it's just the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but
Vacations, work, yada, yada, yada.
summers, yeah.
Like even our homie ABF, he's in Vegas right now for a very fun meetup that's going on.
He's doing this. He's doing.
Oh, you mean like the
smart.
ones that I've been 3D printing?
Oh, you've been making
Which
mini
are more
ones. I
like
made
the
big
coin ones.
Yeah.
So
I made a big one to put on the new shelf when I get over there. So
yeah, so yeah, this is going to be an exciting stream here. And if anybody likes to talk about Stargate and you have a few minutes and you want to chime in about Atlantis at any point, hey, let us know. But please participate in the chat. We will highlight the comments. And if you got questions, points, anything in our normal segments that you want to chime in on, absolutely, please do. But Skeeter, how you been doing lately, brother? It's been a week.
yeah, doing good. Super excited for this. So I always enjoyed Atlantis, and that's a tough one between all three to pick my favorite, but
Everybody does have a ranking of their own.
I know, but it for me, it's like just a slight difference between each one. Yeah, I can't even tell you which one's my favorite. But yeah, I'm excited for this. Hopefully everybody else is. Hope you like our new intro. So let us know if you liked it or not. Mainly just tell us that you like it, please.
Hey, well, that was created by our buddy Nerd Slap, so special shout out to him. And the little bumper at the end is only for this first episode. You'll see that at our outros going forward. So and this is only specific to the Stargate Atlantis streams. And special keynote, we are alternating weeks with SG1 and Stargate Atlantis. So if you're looking for a show that's watching these one-on-one, like we're doing Atlantis and SG1 every week, we're not doing it that way. We're doing 2 episodes or 2-parters, and we're going to keep them separated. That's going to be a little bit different. Hopefully everybody digs what we're doing with that, but it allows you to, if you're just looking for Stargate Atlantis, hey, we got you covered every week. Or SG1, as we're rolling through season 8, we got you there too. Yeah, not too much around here. I had to unfortunately say goodbye to one of our cats on Tuesday. She was a little bit of a daddy's girl, and not to get into too many details, she she passed away. So it's unfortunate, but I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I had my day on Tuesday when everything went down. So she was a total sweetheart. If I could have named her a character from Stargate, it probably would have been Taylor.
Yeah.
Or Vala even, but can't use that name. We've named another pet Vala.
Yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, you've seen our coins. Yeah. I had this one pre-made before, but 3D printing,
Skeeter.
We're still going to do that here because there's a lot to print in Atlantis. I still have to color it all the way, but I got the base color for the green on the puddle jumper, or is it Gate Ship 1? I forget.
GS1, baby.
But it is functional to open up.
Oh, it does do the retracting. Okay.
Yep, does retractors on it. And this is always easier this way. There we go. I got the missiles too. So yeah. Just like we see in part 2, we see the missiles or the drone missiles come on out. But yeah. So a little more touch up. With this episode, well, these 2 episodes, I got the basic colors I need. I need a little darker green and then some brown, like rust brown. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up some spray paint this weekend. I got some projects to do around here. What up, John? I got some 3D printing things and other things to take care of. I'm excited because I'm gonna get some metallic paints.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I got 2 projects I'm trying to decide on, and that is whether I'm going to do the ancient chair first or the doorway switch where you wave your hand, the 3 crystals there. So I'm like, which one?
All right.
Still the same. I got to paint them online, and then I'll send them your way.
Not a problem. And yeah, I want to print Ronan Dex's gun.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't start till season 2. So it's like, what do I do? Do I just print it anyway or what?
Yeah, you could start it, paint it. It'll take you some time, so you never know.
But I got a bunch of projects, and speaking of some 3D printing, our buddy Gate Builder at SGA Gate Builder, he shared a fun little item that is now available for everybody. So if you're into 3D printing and you haven't heard about this, there's the deluxe Stargate model. It's about 2.5 feet in diameter, and this thing looks pretty good. It will feature light ups and electronics and stuff. You have to buy the stuff on your own and assemble it. But if you just want the gate in and of itself and you don't care about the electronic part, this thing's gonna be big.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost as big as my Atlantis and my Apophis ship, which is 3.5 foot round. So God, I mean, this is cool. And he does give you, when you buy it from him, he'll give you the list of all the electronics.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, this one says programming. I thought it said free. Yeah.
Oh, this one. Oh, that's nice. He's giving out free. So, but yeah, he will give you the list of the electronics. He'll tell you where you can download to get the code to make the lights process. You know, in the order they are. He's a really nice guy. I've talked to him a few times. So,
well, and he's going to be joining us.
Yeah, excited for him to join us.
Oh, let me double check on that. Which episode that was? That is going to be. He is joining us for the next episode of Stargate Atlantis, Hide and Seek in 38 minutes.
There we go. So it's 3 and 4. All right.
Yeah, Hide and Seek, 38 minutes. Okay.
Hide and Seek's kind of funny, but
Hide and Seek is not nearly as bad as like Emancipation. No, but it's like the first standard episode after the pilot, and it's like,
you kind of dropped that there.
I'm Jinto. So, but yeah, so check out Gate Builder. Got some fun 3D models. He also has some fun posts from time to time, so obviously check that out. And we're going to do a little catch up on Save Stargate really quick, and then we'll get into
Mhm.
Stargate Atlantis Rising, everybody. Now, we have blown past 117,400 signatures on the petition. So if you have not signed it yet, please head on over.
Yeah.
Make sure you give that a little look-see. There is supposed to be some sort of event on, let's see, the 8th.
Is it
I
the 8th or is
don't
it?
know if that's happening or not. They
Yeah,
might
that
get,
wasn't confirmed the last I checked. So
yeah, the last they talk about it on the Discord a little bit. Not exactly sure.
Mhm.
But keep your eyes and ears open. There's going to be another event. I think they want to plan it out just a little bit better.
Mhm.
But it sounds like it could be another fun thing. But
Yeah.
otherwise, there's the suppression of the hashtag on X right now and across social media that if you do save Stargate in an Amazon post or you tag Amazon, that they've requested that be hidden. They're hiding the replies. They're being kind of goofy. Hey, we're annoying the hell out of them. So
Yeah, they deserve it.
keep doing what you're doing, everybody. You just got to get a little more creative with your posts. If you make your own little post, doesn't matter. Just watch that you're tagging Prime Video or Amazon. If you don't tag them, don't worry about it. You just keep doing your hashtag Save Stargate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so otherwise, not a whole lot more news going on, which is sad, but we'll eventually cross that bridge whenever we get our little tidbits of information. And
Yeah, I'm just counting the days to get my ZPM. I mean, Z.
Oh, you're telling me, man.
Gosh, that's just not that far away, actually.
It said September, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that because I was about ready to be like, okay, I want to 3D print that, but I'm going to need some translucent filament.
Yeah, I almost did, but then I couldn't find like any really good 3D print projects because everyone had it like a little different and it was nowhere near what the show had. So I was like, well, maybe I could tweak it. And I'm like, man, that's a lot of work. And then I got to get the colors right. Then I got to get the other, everything correct. And that drives me nuts. I'm like, I was about to start doing it. And then all of a sudden they put it up. Oh, yeah, that's right. It did say it moved to October, not September.
Oh, it did?
Now.
All right.
But that's only one more month.
Thanks, buddy.
So
I appreciate
thanks
that.
for the reminder. So
I hadn't caught that. If that was in any of like the week-long emails of Stargate last week, I totally missed it.
So yeah, I got a notification about that too a while ago, and I forgot. But yeah, I almost printed it, and then all of a sudden it popped up, and I'm like, "This thing's exactly like it, master replica." Oh yeah, definitely buying it. And I don't have to light it. Great. I don't have to figure that out.
All the work is done. It's a C-type USB cable, so
yep, not a problem. Got that already. I even got a brand new USB surge protector set up in the other room, waiting for it. That's how ready I am.
I got enough options to make that work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making a stand for it. Oh, dude.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna do the since I have to order a bunch of filament anyway, I'm actually gonna do the Atlantis stand for the Stargate Atlantis gate.
Ooh.
But I gotta wait for the filament to get here because I want that translucent blue. I really think that's the way to go
right
with
here.
that. Hey, I'll take an order. You can send it on over. Yeah. But so yeah, that's kind of what's going on, and a little bit of housekeeping. If you want to chime in the chat, hey, please do so. Yeah. We are keeping an eye on them comments. Skeeter is usually handling that for me. And if you like us and you care to support us, hey, subscribe down below wherever you're watching us at. We do stream to a couple different places. We are streaming on X, Rumble, YouTube, We're across the board. Hey, you kickers out there, if you're on Kick, we're there too. We're looking to hook up our video game stream this weekend if I got the time. Some projects around the house I got to take care of. But, and then if you do care to support us otherwise, we do have a little merch store. We got some fun little items going on here. Got some new shirts.
Oh,
We
I
got
felt for a second.
what's that?
That was weird. I don't know. I disappeared for a second. I was like, oh, I lost signal, but I'm back.
Hey, technical difficulties around here, but yeah, if you do care to support and you want a fun little t-shirt, we got some interesting designs. The other one is like our logo on a t-shirt. So
and to answer Stargate Atlantis gate builder, yeah, I did make and lit up the Atlantis
yeah, you did
a while back. Let's see, do I still have that?
Oh yeah, that was last summer. I want to say you were working on that.
I was just seeing if I still had it in there, but no, I don't have it on my save file. So, but yeah, I'll have to get that for next time. We'll show that off again.
Right on. Thanks, John. I think he's still working, or he'd be.
Could be.
It's all good.
All right. I think that's everything for news and stuff we've been doing, and yeah.
Don't mind me, everybody. I'm refilling my energy drink. Not sponsored by C4, but we know our Stargate teams, they love a different sort of C4
or vodka.
Wow. All right. This will be a fun stream in no time.
So,
but we're going to start several million years ago, everybody. A new Stargate team embarks on a dangerous mission to a distant galaxy where they discover a mythical lost city and a deadly new enemy. And oh boy, Daddy, did we kick off Stargate Atlantis in true style. Just a quick comment about this. If you have not checked out Stargate Atlantis, I highly recommend you at least check out the pilot. And if you don't like the pilot, basically, you're probably never going to like the show, to be fair. Like, this is not, oh, you need to get through a season. You need to get through 5 or 6 episodes to get to the good stuff. No. If you don't like this first episode, you will never like this show. Straight up. You basically get the dynamic of the team. Yes, there's a little bit of rollover and turnover in the cast from time to time, but they keep the same distinction and vision of the show. So you still get the balance of humor. You still get a little bit of the horrific elements and whatnot. But honestly, kicking off with Jack and Daniel, and this is already one of my favorite parts. We're going to get it over to Skeeter in just a second here. But honestly, the way they set up the episode, yes, Robert Patrick is awesome. I did tag him on Twitter in a reply.
So did I.
I already made my post. I was like, darn it. But honestly, with Daniel, him doing the 8th address is replicating the movie. Like, hey, I figured this out, everybody. And it's like the chalkboard and then the 8th chevron and address. And then you got Jack rolling in. You get that same vibe from the original movie of, hey, all right. It's a really nice touch because Daniel's doing his thing that he does best. And then Jack rolls in like the serious commander he needs to be, because while he has his funny moments, and we'll get to those, excuse me, he does keep it relatively serious when he needs to. He actually feels like a legit general in the sense like, no, figure this out. Yes. Okay. No. Yes. No. And it's like not indecisive, and he handles like Major Shepard no problem. So I got to admit, you kept the tone of the original movie, the tone of the first show, Stargate SG-1, and you're kicking it off with some serious pizzazz here. Like, get some fun designs several million years ago. Everything still feels very connected. And yeah, that joke with Daniel is a running gag for so long. And I'm like, if they could have dragged it out more, they probably would have. And when he finally gets there, they're only there for like an hour. And then they're on their way back. So I'm going to ask you, Skeeter.
Wow. This is cool.
What?
Ooh, that's new. I didn't know about that.
What are some of your, well, we're calling it the best parts, but what are some of your favorite parts about Rising?
Just a touch back. You're talking about how Daniel's figuring out the gate addresses.
Yeah.
Did you notice the symbol for Abydos was on that? Look at that. There's Abydos.
I love how giddy he was with this. That was so
Yeah.
freaking funny.
Oh, that was good. I didn't get the photo for it, but I'm glad you did. I figured you would have anyway. We're getting to the point where I know what he's going to shoot for photos, and I know what he's going to take for lines, even though sometimes we surprise each other, go, oh, crap, we both got it.
It's all right.
All right, let's start from the beginning. Yeah, we see the puddle jumper, or is it gate ship one? Not sure yet.
You are no longer allowed to name things.
In fact, this is not that green. You know, it's kind of more of a grayish green than the greenish brown we see, but it's been a few million years, you know. So yeah,
I was gonna make a
it's not
joke
gonna-
what if it was originally copper and it turned green? That would have been even funnier.
That makes you kind of wonder with Destiny too, because that's a lot of that color. We see this unbelievable city several million years ago. Then we meet our first two people. Do you recognize anybody, Jeff?
She was frozen previously.
That's right. We meet Ayana again. She's less frozen this time.
And has no words, no dialogue,
no
just
words,
like
no
the last
dialogue.
time.
It's funny. And then we'll see her again.
Yep.
Not in this season, but in Stargate Universe, as she goes back or comes back for 4 episodes as Emily Young. So
And in the more dirty blonde sort of hair color.
Mm-hmm,
I think she's a great actress, honestly. So I wish she had some bigger meteor roles in her life.
Yeah. The scenes of Atlantis leaving Earth shown. It flies away from the snow-covered Antarctica. Nevertheless, in Frozen, we got an issue. Because in Frozen, it stated that when she was left on Earth, Antarctica wasn't frozen and the continent itself hadn't completely moved to the Earth's South Pole. Right away, they messed up at the very beginning with a great beginning, but they messed up making it the South Pole, and it wasn't the South Pole yet.
Oh.
However, it is entirely possible that it was just winter time, you know, maybe.
It was a chilly winter.
Yeah.
Or warmer winter back then.
Yeah. So that's, I mean, it's one or the other. It was either winter or they messed up.
No, it was springtime. We're all wrong.
So, well, you know, just like in Australia, you know, winter is like scorching heat, like hot summer here, and then their summers are like cool winter or cool falls. So, possibly.
Shout out to our Aussie friends out there.
Yes, our Aussie followers. Then we meet. Oh, wait a minute. Back. There we go. The male ancient there too. That is Aaron Dudley. He is in John Tucker Must Die, Good Luck Chuck, Valentine, Smallville, Godivas. He was in Andromeda, The L Word, Higher Ground, and Beastmaster, the TV show. Also, fun fact, he is married to the lady right across from him. Yeah, Ona Guerrero, who plays Ariana or Ayana. These two are married in real life. So,
that's really funny. I did not know that actually.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
boy, the
know
look
either
on
until I
his
was
face.
looking him. Yeah, it's like, man, they really got the staring deep into each other's eyes really good. But
Although
yeah,
he kind of looks like angry and upset, like I
Yeah.
have to leave you, like here.
like, and you're staying? Why?
Probably her post. I mean,
Hey.
we never really get into the deep lore here.
Look at that. We
Except
got
the
an
name.
Australian follower here now. Katie Wilson.
Hey, and it's winter there
Yeah,
now.
it's winter now. Yep, and that's your hot season. I watched Opal Hunters for quite a while. Now we don't get it up here.
No.
So love that show. So did my wife. Would sit and listen and watch them all the time. And then by the end of the episode, we're speaking Australian. So
Just don't start screaming Foster's. That's Australian for beer. Because
No,
no, it is not.
No, it's not. Yeah, and we see here for being deep in the ice, about a mile deep, they said. Everyone's pretty, it's pretty comfy clothing, just sweatshirts, light jackets, vests. I
Probably
think,
sponsored by the North Face, everybody.
or Columbia. So,
Yeah.
Fun fact: the owner of Columbia is giving his business away for free. All you have to do is present a picture of flat Earth, and the company is yours. You got to go to the edge of the Earth, prove there's an edge to the Earth, and we're on a flat Earth.
Oh
And the
my
company's
God.
totally yours. No joke. This is a commercial. It's been going for like a week and a half now. Oh yeah, probably a week. Good. Another opal hunters. But anyways, you can see it's pretty warm down there. Wouldn't they be like melting ice and water running, because they are in the ice still? So
Where are all them space heaters at? Let's go.
yeah. And then we see that drone up close. That's pretty good too.
Did we lose Skeeter?
Here,
Oh, there you are.
there. Gosh, yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. There's been issues with the internet in our area, and was hoping this wouldn't go on the show, and I got a great signal, so it's definitely our
Something
provider.
Yeah.
The provider. So yeah, good thing I heard you when you said that. I was like totally reading, and we lost Skeeter. I'm like, oh.
I'll let you know when that happens again.
Yeah, say it quick so I could hear you.
Yeah.
We meet Dr. Carson Beckett, played by Paul McGillen. He's been in Fargo, the TV show, though. Firefly
Really? I didn't know
Lane.
that.
Yeah, for a little bit, like a few episodes. Firefly Lane, Star Trek, the 2009, and I'll get to a fact about that when we're done with everything. My Life with the Walter Boys, Providence Falls, Happy Face, Family Law, The Flash, Skyscraper, Death Note, Tomorrowland. You got your bingo card ready now?
Yes.
When Calls the Heart, Supernatural, Captain Starship. I never heard of that one. Sanctuary, Cold Squad, Da Vinci's Inquest. Yep. First Wave, X-Files. He was even in an episode on that.
Really?
And he's in a bunch of Hallmark films and shows also. He was, if you remember, way back on our Stargate SG-1 show.
Yep.
He was on Stargate SG-1.
Season 1, baby.
Season 1 as the young Ernest Littlefield. So it still blows my mind every time I rewatch an episode. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Beckett.
I would have loved him in Universe too, to be fair.
Yes, that would have been great too. We also see Weir and McKay are back. Daniel is here to help find Atlantis with the 8th chevron symbol. And then we get the static. There's no intro. It's just a title overlay. As soon as we jump to the next scene after they figure it out. Thank you, John, for that. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, me too.
I'm actually going to build that console. I found the file finally for 3D printing.
Nice.
So, yeah, like I said, they didn't have an intro yet, but they did have this. So
they got right into it, man.
Yeah.
I like it. It's technically called a cold opening, but honestly, hey, we got to hit the ground running. This is made for TV. We got to keep it going. We cannot have a 1 minute long intro.
Yeah, because I was just about to say the reason for this is the 2-part series premiere does not feature the traditional opening title sequence because it's a full feature pilot movie. Are formatted for a single cinematic narrative where an abrupt 90-second credit roll disrupts the pacing. So that's why we get this Stargate Atlantis, which perfect. Totally perfect. I love it. Then they used it on all the commercial breaks too. It was just the water, Stargate Atlantis.
Oh, real quick about that. if you are watching this on Prime, and that's the only
Yeah.
place you can actually watch Stargate Atlantis on
Mhm.
a proper streamer, and not like the actual like Pluto or whatever, you get the commercial bumpers
Right at
every
it.
time, and it's freaking annoying. I ended up watching my Blu-ray copy. None of those are there,
No.
and you actually get missing scenes.
Yep, I was about to say that too. So, but instead, they use this brief, clean title card on the screen and jump straight into the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you watch it on Prime, it actually goes to commercial breaks and then comes back with that card with water on it. It's annoying,
so
but
annoying.
funny at the same time. But it does, the Blu-rays take those off, and it does cut a lot of the scenes out. It shortened it down by like, what was it, like almost 5 minutes?
It's an hour and I want to say 23 or 25 minutes.
Yeah.
But they also put in like deleted
5
scenes that
minutes,
were
yeah.
not in the
Yeah.
Prime. I don't know why you can't watch the original like full
Don't know.
version on Prime. It's beyond me why that's not available to be watched, because it actually, and it's mostly at the beginning of the episode, beginning of the pilot. There's like about 3 minutes of watch on YouTube.
Oh,
okay.
there you go.
Well, thank you. But it's like there's 3 minutes that are missing that actually explain things, because I don't know if we're going to get to it, but Weir's telling Jack, like, I have asked him, and it's like, and he's like, oh, and then it goes right to, okay, he's on base with everybody. It's like, you literally cut out 2 minutes of
the best thing you want to know.
some of the backstory there and explain like how it just feels really off and disjointed. We got free memberships. I was handing them out.
I just want to let everybody know, because it was next we got this helicopter, and you see, it's flying over Antarctica, but this helicopter has had a hell of a journey to get to Antarctica. The Canadian registration code CFMCL, that's Canadian.
Hey,
that flew from Canada, so, supposedly. But that is a Eurocopter Airbus AS355 twin turbine engine helicopter. But if you try to look up this code now, without there's actually supposed to be more there now that they changed the laws. That registration has been reassigned. The CFMCL is now a fixed wing to Dassault Falcon 900DX private business jet operated by MCG Aviation now. I was kind of curious. I saw the letters and I'm like, oh, let me look that up. And it's like, oh, it was used to be for helicopters, but now it's, I'm like, oh, okay. So interesting. But yeah, we see Jax coming on back to the show, and also coming back to Antarctica with pilot Major John Shepard, played by Joe Flanagan. He's been in Furious Planet, Thought Crimes, C, General Hospital, Fringe, Women's Murder Club, First Monday, Profiler, which I should have put Profiler right behind the Women's Murder Club.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. The Other Sister, he plays Jeff. The Other Sister. I love that movie.
His name was Jeff.
Yep. Cupid, Dawson's Creek, Sisters, and he is going to be in an episode, or he will be in an episode of SG1, Season 10, Episode 3, The Pegasus Project. So we'll see him crossing over back to SG1. So,
and he also was in a DC show once upon a time, Birds of Prey, where he got to play a psycho killer.
Yep. And another fun fact, Joe Flanagan can actually fly helicopters. He has a license for it.
Oh, cool.
But
I didn't know that.
For budgetary reasons and safety concerns, they were all shots of him inside the helicopter here. were all done in the studio or on location. He was not permitted to try to fly.
Oh, yeah,
So-
they never. Whether you're supremely good at it or not, it makes no
Yeah.
difference.
So, but yeah, what he's doing in a helicopter, he really knows what to do. So I thought that was kind of a cool little thing that he actually can
That's
fly
dope.
helicopters. The moment when you know you messed up.
Oh,
Yeah, when Beckett gets in the chair and he's freaking out, I was like, I love that. It's like he's like, oh crap, what do I do? What do I do?
and that's a running gag for like forever.
Yeah.
I don't want to fly. I don't want to sit
Yeah.
in the chair.
Yeah. See,
Get
it don't
the
work.
chair.
I
I love Paul. He's a great addition to the show, and
he's great.
when we get to a certain thing later on, I'm gonna pop
Mhm.
off a little bit.
We see the drone break through the dome, but then when the helicopter comes to land, whoa, they fixed the glass already within 7 minutes. He was going to be landing. They're
Hey,
pretty fast.
When it comes to that, they probably have replpleasement panels there immediately and probably took care of it.
or when we get a
Oh.
little further, we see there is still a hole.
Ooh.
Oops, made a mistake. So, yeah, that close. So, yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Speaking of that, it was close.
This is so cool.
This is very close call. That drone just sliding up to him, and he's like, "Ooh, okay."
Jack has the best reaction, like, oh,
No,
brother, that was close.
Yeah. But I kind of wondered, did they pick it up and bring it back, or they're just like, yeah, we'll tag this area for the GPS and they can come get it.
I would think they tagged it,
Yeah,
honestly.
but it's alien technology that they don't want anybody else to catch, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe not. We meet Lieutenant Aiden Ford, played by Rainbow Sun Franks. He's been in High Fidelity, The Umbrella Academy, Brilliant Minds, My Husband's Mistress. I didn't know he had a
That
husband.
sounds wrong, man.
Wait a minute. My Husband's Mistress, My Dead Mom, Bakugan. Like, weird movies to go through. I Woke Up a Vampire. Weird. After Atlantis? Daniel Spellbound. My Soul to Take, Jet, The Strain, Eyewitness, The Listener. He was also in Alien versus Predator Requiem. I
Yep,
remember seeing him in that.
I do too.
And
I actually
finally,
have that.
so Electric Circus, just to name a few that he's been in. He's been in quite a bit, but those are his big ones. Question. Jack, why can you not believe there's a flying city?
They built the gate. They did everything bigger.
Did you forget about what the Knox had for a city?
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun,
Anybody else
dun.
remember that? The Knox had a flying city too, floating in the sky.
To be fair, that was shot at a distance. You don't know how big it really was, but
yeah,
based on scale and distance, you're probably right.
yeah, that's a big city. It has to be. So, yeah, it's easy to believe, Jack. You saw one once. So, yeah, what are the odds John would have this gene? I'm just gonna sit. Full chair activates.
That was so
funny. What are the odds? Yeah, I did the Knox once.
I think they
brought
wanted
him
to
back a couple
bring.
of times, but yeah.
Yeah, they brought oh god, not Linnea.
Jeez.
You know who I'm talking. They brought
Yeah,
the
yeah,
girl
yeah.
back. They wanted to
Mhm.
bring Armand back, but he had scheduling conflicts with stuff.
Yeah, look at him. But yeah, we see the chair gets activated, and they find, oh, John's got the ancient gene. We're explaining to Jack why they need to travel to meet the ancients city of Atlantis. And there's a couple of things as they're walking through the hallway and she's talking. First off, why is this girl sitting in the chair back here? Weren't we not supposed to sit in that chair?
She doesn't have the gene, so it's not
The
activated.
only thing I could think of too. But then we got Jack looking at that stasis chamber, like, yeah, I'm not doing
I
that.
caught
again.
that. Like,
It's
no,
like,
I'm not
oh,
going back
oh,
in
get
there.
away, keep me away from that. So, yeah, we see Sergeant Seiler.
Yep.
Also on Atlantis, working with, unfortunately, McKay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. We meet Colonel Marshall Sumner, played by the legendary Robert Patrick. I was
Hell
so
yeah, baby.
excited. I was like, yes, he's going to be kick-ass in this show. Yeah, we'll get that later.
Yeah.
We all know him.
He was great in this.
Yeah, he was perfect. I wish. Yeah. But we know him from Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Fire in the Sky, which was one of my personal favorite movies.
Ooh, that's a good one, yeah.
I love that movie. The Faculty, which he was also great in.
Faculty is really underrated, man.
Yeah, The Marine, another one, great.
Yep.
Tulsa King, Peacemaker, which, oh God, that was tough to watch last season.
Yeah.
1923, Reacher. He was in MacGyver.
Yeah.
2021 version, unfortunately. Scorpion, True Blood, From Dusk Till Dawn, the series.
Yep.
Last Resort, Chuck, The Men Who Stare at Goats, The Unit, Bridge to Terabithia. That one will kill you. That one will make you cry. He's in the X-Files.
Oh, yeah.
Striptease, Last Action Hero, playing the T-1000.
Yep.
So that was a good scene. Wayne's World, also playing the T-1000. It's like a recurring
Running gag.
thing. Yeah. Die Hard 2, not the T-1000. Equalizer 2000, just to name a small amount he's been in. I mean, he has been in tons of great stuff. Yeah, Leia. Thank you. That's what we're trying to
Thank
think
you.
of.
Leia.
Yep. Yeah, they could have done so much more. Yeah. That's another thing. I didn't mind him in the X-Files, to be honest, either, Nerd Files. I liked him in it. He was pretty good.
He was a very good replacement.
Yeah, he was. But if you look closely behind him, on his right side, who's that?
Gee, you got yourself in there.
I was on Atlantis. Did you guys know that? It was definitely not this guy.
Yeah, no.
It was totally me.
You've returned from Pegasus.
This was the clip I was going to get from you.
I got it.
Yeah, so if you watch this clip, it's pretty interesting. The Melp is a little heavy on the backside. As you see, the front wheels aren't even touching the ramp. They're spinning, but they're popping up and down. I thought it was funny as hell.
3, 2, 1.
It just ooh.
I noticed that too. It's like when you said Balp up the ramp, I'm like, I know what you're talking about.
It was funny. Here's another one. Let's see how many people caught this. As you see, Shepard's going through the gate with his eyes closed, but when he comes out the other side, wide open. Also, he has his gun pointed down, like, when he comes through, he's at ready with the guns perfectly parallel, ready to swing out. And his eyes are wide open. So, as we know, gate physics, that's not possible. You go in, you come out same way. So,
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. But that's been proven not to happen in a lot of episodes either. Like early SG1, where they'd walk through the gate and they go sailing out. So, yeah,
Brand new
I
gate,
love the gate. It is beautiful,
gorgeous,
just gorgeous gate.
All the gates are amazing throughout
Yeah.
the 3 shows.
But this has got that purple tint, dark purple, for where the addresses are, and dots instead of actual symbols. That's pretty cool. And then we got the light blue instead of the orangish red. So it looks amazing. I'd have it lit up, but it's in the other room. So, yeah, we meet these two scientists once. That's the only time we meet them. We see them in the background quite a bit, but
Spaceships.
yeah, we meet on the left scientist number 2, played by Peter Grasso. He's been in Timeless, Turner and Hooch, the 2021 version.
Oh,
To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You. Nothing wrong with that, but
that's going to get clipped.
you could get in trouble. The Lizzie McGuire movie, Batwoman, Prison Break, Fringe, Smallville, Dragon Boys. Did you know he was in The Sandlot?
Really?
Heading Home for the third one.
Okay.
Nobody liked that one. The Foursome, Da Vinci's Inquest.
City Hall.
Oh, Inquest. Here, so close. And Dark Angel.
Oh, okay.
And then the scientist on the right, scientist number 1, played by Bro Gilbert. Yeah, that's his name, Bro. He's been in The Audacity, Turner and Hooch, 2021 version. That's kind of funny. They're both in the same movie. Motherland, Fort Salem, Control Alt Delete, Wrong Turn 2, Dead End, True Calling, The Mall Man, and Snakehead Terror.
Huh.
It looked like a good B film craptastic movie that I'll probably watch because it looks bad.
Yeah.
That's how we like our movies, so
Pretty much.
yeah, then we see, they find out they are underwater, and these water scenes are amazing.
Yeah, this is
CGI is really good for back then.
Oh yeah.
Getting the bubbles going and all that looked good. I kind of wonder if this was a model and they had little fish bubblers set up in the tank and did this because it looked way too good.
Right.
Then we meet Malia, the ancient woman hologram, played by Malia McClure. Sorry. Kind of funny to use her real name as the character name too. Huh. She's been in The Immortal 7 days in this episode. That's it. The only 3 credits she has.
Oh, The Immortal, the TV show with Lorenzo Lamas?
Lamas, yeah, that one.
Well, that also had April Telek in there. And
yeah. There's a couple of good things about that show. Yeah. We'll see her again in season 1, episode 15, Before I Sleep, and that'll be the last time she'll be on the show. When she gets replaced by Morgana, if I remember right, ain't it?
LaFay.
Yeah, Morgana LaFay. Yep. Yes, Atlantis is a gorgeous set. I do have a piece of Atlantis in my house, and I got it for a steal. And it will show that piece when we get to that episode.
Might be a little while.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit. Oh, well, glad you finally caught one of our live episodes.
What's up, Walker?
Too bad you're at work, so.
Nope, that's cool.
Yeah, good.
Happy to have you.
Happy to have you listening.
Yep.
Let's see. Next, I got a lot of slides. Sorry.
That's okay.
We meet Dr. Peter Gordon, played by Craig Veroni. He's been in 2 for the Money, Battlestar Galactica, Dark Angel, The Marine 4, Moving Target, which kind of funny with Robert being in the original Marine and he's in the 4th one. So, and they're working together. He's in Continuum, Supernatural, Tin Man, Intelligence, Babylon 5, The Lost Tales.
Oh, okay.
Also in Da Vinci's
Inquest,
City Hall, Smallville, and Da Vinci's Inquest also. He was in both.
Oh my God.
So you were right. Jeremiah, Cold Squad, and Welcome to Paradox. He was also on SG-1. as a Prometheus's weapons officer in season 7, episode 13, Grace. He was just the background character at the time.
Well, they probably were like, hey, who can we bring on and give
Yeah.
a little bit of a role to? And
Yeah.
he's really solid through this season.
Yes, he is.
Like, I actually really liked his character. So
Yeah, he, I think, was supposed to be just a temporary, like a lot of people,
Yeah.
but they're like, oh no, you're doing really good. We're going to keep you. So, and yeah, we keep him for, he's on the show for a while.
there's several characters like that throughout Atlantis's run where it's
Yes.
like, well, I actually kind of like them. And hey, you
Mhm.
kept them around for a little while. That is cool. Not one and done.
Yeah. Yeah, Supernatural. Nah, I'm not a fan at all. Got a couple Supernatural tattoos. Let's see. Next up, we got. Wait a second. we just saw this guy. This is Christopher Heyerdahl. He was playing Hauling. Remember in season 7, episode 5, Revisions as Palin.
Yep. Where they lost, the town lost their memories because
Yep.
they were being mind controlled by the core, city core.
Yep. So, now he's playing Hauling. Like we covered him before on SG1. So if you want to go watch our SG1 series for the Stargate Files, not that far back that we had season 7, episode 5 revision. So you can hear me talk about what he's all been on there. But later on, he also becomes a Wraith. Sorry about the spoiler for everybody. He plays
so
a lot of Wraiths.
good.
A lot of Wraiths, but he also becomes Todd, our favorite.
Oh
Wraith.
my god.
I love Todd. So,
Major Shepard.
yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
I think he had a little too
Him
much
a
fun.
Yeah, he did. Then we see Shepard using his Star Wars quote when the kids ask him where they're from. Oh,
Galaxy
a galaxy
far,
far,
far
far away. We meet Taylor, or God, yeah, Taylor. I almost said Tila, and I'm like, nope, that's He-Man. Wrong one. Taylor. Her last name is M. Megan. Megan. Yeah.
Emigan?
Emigan, yeah. Which is funny because this is like one of a couple times they actually use her last name from there on. Just Taylor. Played by the beautiful Rachel Luttrell, which Luttrell, yeah. I've been slowly getting in touch with her, so she might maybe someday. Otherwise, we'll see her on the cruise.
Oh yeah.
She's been in Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War. You remember that? You don't remember her from
No.
those? Oh, that's
I've
because
seen
she was just a stunt performer.
Oh.
So we've seen
That's
her,
still
but
cool,
just
though.
see the back side of her. But yeah, for both those movies, she was a stunt performer.
Oh, that's
For her
pretty cool.
age, doing stunts is pretty damn good. She was in Zombieland Double Tap, Black Watt, WHOT, Black Watt. It's Black Watt and the Greys. It's like weird movie title. A Dog's Breakfast, ER, Charmed, In the House, Street Legal. As soon as I saw this, I had to backtrack and look. And yes, she was in Maniac Mansion. I love that show. And Forever Night, and she was the upside down cop in the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which I recognized her right away once I saw her coming. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know that.
I know her.
Yeah.
Do a couple more here. Yeah, we see this ancient city, which looks amazing. I wish we could have seen more of this. But
I think they just took some pieces of the Atlantis image.
They
and
did, really
superimposed
did.
them.
Because that archway, that building in the middle there,
Yeah.
and the buildings on their sides are actually, you can see when they're zooming out of the center of Atlantis, you can see it quite a bit. And I could see it on my model. So,
Skeeter, I'll
also,
be back in just a minute. Keep on.
Okay, I'll keep.
I gotta check on something. I heard something bad out there.
Oh no, the puppy. So, if people look around in the background, you can see it is raining. Not hard, just a sprinkle, as you can see it in the water in the background. It's just sprinkling away. So, oh, cool. Another Todd lover. 5 season show. Yeah, you're not a fan afterwards. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's raining. I don't know what this ball is in the background of the water there. But it was interesting. I don't know if it was to help clean the water for them or what it was, but it bugs me. I don't know what it is because they never talk about it. Who needs a lighter? Yeah, talk about showing him up. He's like, oh, here, I got it. And she's like, with her little laser, beep, there you go. Yeah, we mastered fire long ago. Like showing him up. I thought it was great. And then let's see, we got, yeah, the Wraith comes zipping in with their ships. And all I could say is Braytac would be impressed. I mean, it really shows the Wraith can thread the needle at high speed too, just like Teal'c was able to do it with Hammond. So that is good to know that they're able to do that. And Braytac would be sitting there going, good job. Yes, I love the sounds of the darts too.
Oh yeah,
They
the whirring.
Amazing. That
Well, I like how they got a purplish tint to them as well.
yeah. Depends on which ship too. Some ships are really dark purple. These are like a purplish blue. Ooh, that came out of nowhere.
Oh.
And like I was saying before he came back, Braytac would be so happy that the Wraith can thread the needle. Just like any young Jaffa can do.
Well, they actually, I don't know if it's this in this pilot here, but they do mention let's thread the needle. Oh. There is a line from I want to say it's Ford.
I don't remember
like when they jump into the puddle jumper.
Huh,
it's in one of these early episodes, actually.
Huh.
Because I know Ford said it.
Yeah, I would have caught that, but maybe it's a late next episodes.
Gotta be.
Because I don't remember it being said. I could have missed it. Could have been too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what I had for photos so far. So, and great scenes as this was the end of the first episode. So,
yeah.
Okay, somebody else remembers saying, okay.
I think it's when they first get in the puddle jumper with, and he's like, I'm thinking of a turkey sandwich. And before they like actually leave through the Stargate, time to thread the needle.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so, I do like the DHD. It has more like glass buttons instead of the metal.
And the different coloring on it too is really gorgeous as well. So I don't think I've seen that in the 3D printing where you could print one of those off.
No, it's just SG1.
Yeah, just the SG1, the standard one, which is it's fine. It's fine.
I did find the Atlantis dialer, but it is a full-size booth, like 3 foot wide, 4 foot tall.
Like, doesn't David have like one of the podium stands?
He has like I think
I don't know if I don't think it's the DHD, but I think he's got one of the
Yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh, I would have to spend a lot, and then I'd be pissed if I can't make it make sounds and light up.
Ching,
so
ching,
I'm just gonna let that one sit to the side. I might make a miniature of it. That way I don't feel bad.
That's also one of my favorite moments of the episode too, is when they start firing up the gate from their side for the first time, and Ronnie's just like, Chevron 1 encoded, and then he waits for the dramatic pause, and Dr. Weir's just like, Rodney, knock it off. And he's like, fine, and he starts punching away at the numbers. It's like, I think they were making a wisecrack at SG1 and Walter, who conspicuous by his absence. I thought he should have been a gate tech.
Yeah, good question.
Why is the DHD so far away from the gate? That is excellent question. I wonder if the Wraith actually positioned this so that when they send their ships through, it's not so close.
Could be.
Because if they're doing all the callings and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You bring that up. I hadn't actually thought about that while I'm watching the show.
It could be maybe an SG-1. Nobody really flies ship through the
Right.
game. That's why the DHD is closer. Where in
Yeah.
Pegasus universe, yeah, they move it away because they know they fly ships through and they don't want to clip it.
Right.
Could be. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not sure. That is a good question, but off the top of my head, that's my thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Okay, well, other things that I liked, I think the main group of casting is extremely solid. I think Shepard is the right person to carry basically the Jack O'Neill of the show, but he's got his own sort of sense of humor and quirkiness to him. And you later find out he's incredibly smart. He took the Mensa test. He just never accepted to be a Mensa member. And let's see here. There was some. Here's some of the deleted scenes, but honestly, like Dr. Weir, I think carries the show very well in her role as like leader of the expedition. Iowa finally has a civilian in charge, quote unquote. And, between Robert Patrick, I mean, exceedingly well cast. I think everybody's got some good chemistry. And when we meet Taylor for the first time, there's some good lighthearted humor. But I think one of the best parts about, honestly, Rising is, honestly, when we get to the Wraith. When they finally make their first real appearance as creatures. And let's get to that.
Yeah,
we start getting some gnarly looking, like, wow, this is truly alien here. And you see what they do. They take the life force out of you. They're almost like vampires to an extent. And it's just crazy, the great special effects. And like Beckett, he's so happy inspecting the hand, the dismembered hand that's dead, and giving us kind of a clue as to what's going on. Like perfect cells, very old. And you find out like the Wraith they're treating humans like cattle, basically. They're not enslaving us like in any regard. They're just using us like cattle. They're the top of the food chain in Pegasus. And that's a little bit different than the Gould. So I like that we are getting a little bit more darker with the show without going too far dark. Although we do get those moments in this show. But this is a great introduction to them, their ships, great designs. I think everything fits so well. And by the end of like this first half, it makes you want more. Like, oh my God, what did we step into? Not only is the city having issues, not only are we having to bust off, but no, we're also rescuing people that just got called and now they're on Atlantis. And then like what's going to happen with everybody else? We lose like a bunch of our soldiers and now they're off with whatever the Wraith are going to do to them. They're just going to treat them like cattle. And also, hey, we're going to find out some information about you people. Like you clearly have some Atlantis tech, and it's just a great introduction and setup to a great enemy. And they took long enough to introduce them physically to us so that we could get used to our core group of people. Aiden initially is a little weird character. It's kind of hard. I think by the end of the second part, he's starting to get a feel for his character. And then as the show goes along, but his character still gets some of these like weird moments to him.
I feel like he's, acting on who is in charge or who he's talking with. Because when he's with John, he's kind of lighthearted and fun. But then again, when he's with Sumner, he's like, yeah, I'm with you, boss. Like the tough guy. Yep, I don't trust him either.
Oh,
then when he's with Shepard, he's like,
little
ha,
suck
ha,
up.
ha, ha. Yeah.
Yep.
So he just plays to whoever he's with, pretty much.
All right.
Same when he was with Weir, he was like, "Yep, I got this."
Yeah, some really great chemistry, and it was mentioned earlier by Janine that the sets were awesome here. Like they really made these like huge, large in scope. And so it really fits with the Atlantean theme and just the whole basic setup and eagerness to go on this expedition it's very engaging. It feels awesome that these people, we know this could be just a one-way trip. And they all know this, and they all still want to do it for science. The military wants to do it for military purposes. And I think that's the thing I like most about this first introduction is we get a core group of honest military personnel that are on board and going with this expedition. Like I showed that scene a minute ago where this is a full tactical force. This is not 4 people. This is not 2 people breaking rank and violating orders. We get like 9 people on this puddle jumper, and they're ready for whooping ass. And just that it's a different sort of feel than we've gotten from SG1 sometimes, where it's just like, no, we're just going to send Teal'c and Carter, and they're going to go save Jack and Sam. Here, no, we got a full tactical unit. We're going. End of story. And I don't know if we're getting too far ahead, but in part 2, it's like the field promotion of Shepard it's touching. I mean, we lose Robert Patrick as Sumner, but honestly, without that loss, how would Major Shepard be like, okay, I have to step up now. I'm in charge. We're going to do the right thing. And it dips into his history with the Black Mark in Afghanistan, where he violated orders to save members of his team. And it's like, that is something that carries through the show so well. And you get all these sweet, awesome character moments for not only just Shepard, you get it for Dr. Weir, you get it for Dr. Carson Beckett, you get it for Rodney. Although Rodney, he's kind of like the weird dynamic in this in the show in general. He's basically Carter, but on crack. I hate to put it that way, but he's very emotional. He's very awkward at times, but clearly he knows what he's doing. He's incredibly smart. And you could feel like they kind of were starting to round the edges of his character for him to be able to fit in Atlantis. One of my little nitpicks, though, is when he's talking about the ZPM earlier. And Jack's like, what? And then Daniel's like, yeah, he's Canadian. It's like, we've seen him at the SGC before. Jack should be like, yeah, he could have just said, I know. Like, we've met before. But the way that interaction came across was just, have these two not really met? I know they have. It's just kind of strange.
Briefly. Got to remember that. Briefly, but they never really talked about where Rodney's from because he's working out of Area 51.
I know, but it just felt, just that whole feel from that dynamic at the beginning was just like, he kept looking at him like, do I know you? I mean, to your point, maybe it's just because it was so brief. It just felt a little awkward. But after that, it's like, no, we are establishing this new core team. And man, the writing on Rising is flawless. I think between Brad and the whole crew, they've been building this up for a while. And I think it's really cool how the payoff happened. You know, it starts back at season 6. Like there's something bigger here that we cannot let Anubis get to. And if we find the lost city, we can beat them. And then you can go through season 7 and then here we are. It's like, man, this is a great payoff and nice breadcrumbs throughout. And honestly, it's like, as we talk about things, I think of other cool moments and whatnot, but all the space scenes honestly are amazing. Like,
I got that in the next part. I'm talking about that too. How great they are.
Just so stunning. And you know, I love the creepiness of the Wraith sets too. They're familiar yet different. You get a lot of these cool long shots and their weapons. You get early Shepard just kind of snooping around, being a badass. And then the realization of, oh crap, we woke up everyone.
Yep.
Great twist. And it's like,
Mhm.
oh, it's
Yep.
so reminiscent of Stargate and SG-1, where, I think we just made the ghoul a little aware of us because we done messed up, yo.
Yep.
And more great visuals here.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, some really good moments here at the end of the first part.
Second part. We already had
I'm sorry. I had to take so many of my slides out, everybody. I had like over 50 slides, and StreamYard didn't like me uploading that. And it's like, you've reached your size limit. What the hell? Anyway. But I know we're talking about, I don't know. This is also a goofy scene.
Yeah, that was right in between the two episodes.
It's just like, what else can you not talk about?
Yeah.
We'd almost have to do a watch along to capture all the fun and cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like Karsten and Rodney.
They are a great team together.
And later Zelenka too, but
Zelenka is my favorite.
Why can I never remember his name? But no, I mean, honestly, really, really great start to a show.
Mm-hmm.
And couldn't ask for anything more. Got anything else that you thought was pretty cool?
I'll get that to the second part, but I was curious, what are your favorite lines?
Oh, well, I got a couple clips. Let's make sure. Let's see here. Is this your favorite continent?
It's one of my least favorite continents. Kind of like it here.
I love that scene.
Great banter between the two of them, honestly. Let's see here.
That was different. For me, not so much.
Yep.
I have to get the Jack ones in there, honestly.
Yeah.
And then he's a Canadian.
We need the ZPM to power the gate.
What?
The ZPM. He's Canadian.
And the little side glance, like, that explains a lot. But there's a lot. There's so many awesome lines. And I had a couple others in mind, but I think most of them are in the second part.
Yeah. So I put a lot in the first one, and I cut myself back on the second one. I'm like,
okay,
oh,
I probably got you. I only have like one clip, but I got other lines in mind.
See, for me, this first part of it, Rising, was pretty good. Rodney at the beginning, he's not even trying. He's one who discovered the gene for this technology. Response to Rodney. Yeah, well, he said he wished he never had it. Really? Rodney says, I know. Can you believe that? And Weir pipes in with a great line. We could always test you a third time, Rodney. McKay's, that's very funny.
And later they do.
Yeah. Jack. I actually went full scene on the clip you did. He looks John and says, it's a lot of training for Antarctica.
Okay.
John says, it was one continent I'd never step foot on. And Jack says, it's one of my least favorite continents. John, I kind of like it here. Jack, you like it here? John, yes, sir. It's like,
well, it's a great callback for Jack, actually.
Yeah.
Going back to, what was that, Solitudes?
Yep. So, Carson says, I think I feel something. It could be lunch related. Rodney, shut up and concentrate. It's like, just shut up, concentrate. John says, that was different, Jack. For me, not so much. Yeah, we did that one.
I love that scene.
It's so good. It's like, yeah, for me, that's a Monday or Thursday.
Yeah, it's a day that ends in Y.
Yeah.
This is why it was so good that Jack and Daniel started at the beginning
Yeah.
and then eased off.
Mm-hmm. And I'll explain at the end of the show why that happened too. There's a reason for it. Rodney says, we need the ZPM to power the gate. Jack, what? Daniel, ZPM. He's Canadian. Then Jack looks at him and says, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry you're Canadian. I love that part. Sorry I had to cut it again. But it's such a good line.
At least they didn't say he was from Vancouver.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
That'd have been something. Jack says, I said don't touch anything. John, I just sat down. The chair activates. Weir says, but John Shepard, he does it naturally. Jack, you know, I've checked into his record. Weir, I know about the whole supposed black market in Afghanistan. He was trying to save lives of 3 servicemen. Jack, but disobeying a direct order in the process. Weir, I've read your own file, General. Please. Jack, right? Okay, it's your expedition.
We've got like 10 years of Jack problems. It's like, bro, your file is probably like 7 banker boxes.
And how many times have you disobeyed a direct order too, you know? Daniel says, ZPM, Jack, it's not too late for me. Wait a minute, did I read that? No, ZPM. Jack, it's not too late for me. Jack says, no. Daniel, I could just grab my... Jack, no. Daniel,
because Daniel wanted to go.
My kit. Where this is where, like, who better would have been to replace Daniel? Jonas. This would have been perfect to throw him in, but nah, they sent him back to his planet
and later gets smoked. Yeah.
Rodney says, so the story of Atlantis is true. A great city that sank into the ocean. Carson, but it just didn't happen on Earth. Rodney, well, the ancient Greeks must have heard it from one of the surviving ancients. Then we covered the Chevron 1 encoded. Rodney. Fine.
Around that scene.
Yeah.
Power. Losing power.
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 Jinto, what world do you come from? Wex, can we go there? John, I'm afraid not. I come from a galaxy far, far away. So we got our Star Wars reference, first one right away.
There's quite a few throughout this first season.
Between Star Wars and Star Trek, a lot of back and forth on them. Taylor says, we don't trade with strangers. Colonel Sumner, is that a fact? John says, well then, we'll just, we'll have to get to know each other. Me, I like Ferris wheels and college football and anything that goes more than 200 miles per hour. Ford leans in. Sir, that's not going to mean anything to them. Feel free to speak up. I'm trying to break the ice here. It's like,
did I mention I like Ferris wheels?
Yeah. And the last one, just before just when they're in the cave, when she was about to show them the history of their planet, John goes, let me, and he gets his lighter, starts flicking it. Taylor with her little laser pointer, as I showed in that photo. We mastered fire long ago. John goes, I guess so. Like, oh, crap, my lighter compared to your little laser. Yeah, you got it. But that's all I had for lines.
Yeah, the only other one I was thinking of is probably like Rodney's like complete freakouts about we're losing power, we're all gonna be dead, and Weir's just like, we just got here. We're losing power to the shields. The city's gonna be flooded. It's like we needed like a Major Davis character, and Rodney was that character because everybody else is like, hey, what do we got to do? Just point us in a direction and let's go.
Yeah.
And Rodney's like, I'm freaking out, but he works well under pressure like that, actually, as we find out in this show. He's like, oh, you need 4 hours? Well, you got 5 minutes or we're all dead. Fine.
Yeah, then the fun fact that I was kind of hinting towards earlier, when we notice we only get 2 of the 4 regular characters from SG1 on this. We get Jack and Daniel.
Yep.
And according to Amanda Tappan, who plays Samantha Carter, her character and Teal'c were not allowed to appear due to the rights issue. They were created for SG1, and including them in the new show would mean using the work from one of the other producers to boost a new and different show. Did not flow well. So, but Jack and Daniel were already appeared in the Stargate movie and therefore weren't affected by that. So that's why it's just those 2. But then eventually all 4 of them will appear, in multiple Stargate Atlantis episodes.
Yeah,
but they didn't want Atlantis to be relying on we need SG1. That's why it's just because those 2 were, Carter and Teal'c were added into the show for that, but they wanted to be their own thing, even though it was a spinoff. So,
and I appreciate that. I mean, honestly, the only one, no offense to Christopher Judge or Teal'c, we did not need him in this, at all. Carter, maybe here at the beginning, helping hook up the ZPM, maybe just that, and then at the gate, but also conspicuous by an absence. We got no Walter in here, and that's going to be a nitpick. We got a new tech in this one.
Nope, he's right back there. He's in he's in the background up in the control room. Walter's there.
Oh, was he around in a blue suit or something?
Yeah, he wasn't in his normal outfit, but
we had the dude in like the shirt and tie, and I'm like,
they do have another guy in the shirt and a tie too, but he was in there for a split second. And
I blinked and I missed it.
Yeah, it's one of those moments.
Because
I was like, oh, wait a minute, that was Walter.
I only rewatched this pilot like 5 times in the last week.
I know,
jeez.
Actually, I watched it 5, but one time I forgot to take notes. I was like, oh crap, I just watched the whole episode and forgot.
This is so easy for rewatching. Like it's not you will pick up new things like all the time. And I think this is a great shot at the beginning of the episode too.
Totally.
So. Well, Skeeter, I did have something for lines. I'm going to share it now anyway for our segment, but...
Then we're done talking.
I think not.
Got to keep talking, everybody.
That's good.
Well, out of our first part here, I know we've dipped a little bit into the second part, but Skeeter, the big question, anything...
Crap. I don't think we've gotten to the hard part yet.
The hard part. What are the things that you didn't like about the first part? And if it dips into the second part, that's fine too.
Yeah.
I think they both tie together. But
yeah, well, I mean, it originally was one episode, so
yeah. That's what I was like, man, how do I separate this?
There is nothing really besides tiny nitpicks, I've been through this episode several times, like in the past week too, and I cannot find anything really. It's hard. The script is well written, well done. Everybody's character is given 110%, and it was good. I liked it. I don't think there was anything wrong. The only thing I was confused about is after everybody walked through the gate, because the gate room's closed off, Jack rolled that bottle of champagne. So it's like, well, how'd you get from the control room down after everybody got through and just rolled the bottle through? Why weren't you
I don't think he rolled it through.
I think it was some officer, different military person doing it. So that we're switching, because mainly SG1 is all Air Force. It's an Air Force base.
Yep.
But now we're in Atlantis. If you notice, we have the Marine Corps, Army, Air Force. I'm trying to remember if there's Navy too, but I know those 3 are in there.
I don't think Navy was involved, honestly.
I don't think so either. But I'm trying. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But I know those 3 are in it. So we do have, a mixture instead of just one, Air Force. So it's kind of cool that happens. But
Well, it's kind of hard with the Pentagon controlling everything and the more bigger galactic threats that are we're dealing with. We're dealing with Ball. We're about to deal with the Ori in SG in the Milky Way galaxy. Like you almost need like it's unavoidable at this point. Disclosure is going to happen, and the whole world's going to know about it. So we got to start
This
getting more
documentary
military.
is true, but also there was a couple of Russian soldiers in the first part, but I don't recall. Maybe I'll when we watch it through again. Jeff already skipped through and went through the whole thing, but I'm keeping up with weekly episodes for us, so it's fresh to me again. But I don't think there were any other Russian. There were scientists and technicians, but I don't remember any soldiers being Russian either, except for the very beginning here.
Yeah.
Which the Russian, they'd be like, no, we go to Atlantis too. So,
they'd make sure to bring a stash of vodka for that anyway. Or do you did roll a bottle? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean that's fine. It works. That was a gigantic bottle, but
walk down, open the doors, come through, and roll it through. But it's possible. I mean, there's enough time there.
Yeah.
So. But yeah. Nothing really, just small little nitpicks, and I'm surprised the Russian team wasn't on this, big time.
Yeah, there's some slight continuity things here and there. It's like that's bound to happen. Everybody's working hard on SG1 Season 8, and they're also working on Stargate Atlantis, getting that up and running. But honestly, with all the great detail work, it's fairly forgivable. Yeah. Anything that I had any sort of real issues with is maybe just some little like character dynamics, and the show definitely felt different once they got to Atlantis and the Pegasus galaxy, but that also gives you that uneasiness vibe of I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. So it feels off, it feels different. That's the way the show should make you feel. It shouldn't feel too familiar. They're actually and they come together pretty well, pretty quick. We don't start dealing with some infighting, at least for a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
But honestly,
even the color schemes, totally different. You go from dark gray, green, and black to blue, purple, silver. It's like
totally the change of the wormhole
too. Yep.
It's like, oh my God, we're jumping. I think one of the other kind of issues I have, and my one big issue, I'm saving it for just a moment from now, but I really did enjoy the differences. But I noticed like once we get to like, I think it's season 9 of SG1, we get this same colored wormhole all the time, and it's still in the Milky Way galaxy. That's something I find I don't really like too much, but they don't show it all that often. But when they do, it's like, why are we sticking with the green? This is an Atlantis identity color. So, but other than that, my big thing is the editing on
the cutouts.
Like, honestly, if you're watching on Prime, like, you're gonna be missing a lot of scenes that are important at the beginning. And I made a couple pictures here. You got one where basically Jack is talking to
John Shepard,
Shepard here. It's Jack and John, and I'm like, too many J's. But like, he's like, you have to think about this. Like, you have until we get back to McMurdo to figure it out. And then you got John. He's contemplating everything. You got Weir and Garwin.
Yeah, her husband.
And he's not even in this at all.
No, he's not in streaming service, which he's only in this and mentioned in like 2 other episodes too.
Right.
So I've seen,
and this is important.
Yeah, this was on when it was first aired.
Yes.
So, but then like they cut it out.
They cut it out. It's like,
and I remember all these, and then when I was doing rewatches years ago, I was like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure there was, and it's in deleted scenes, but it's like, why did you cut that out? It was perfect.
And then you have an extended scene here at the SGC. You also get a bit and piece of Aiden Ford with his grandparents and saying goodbye to them. And
Yeah.
I didn't get a picture of that. I had to delete some pictures, like I mentioned. But all of this was important for some character moments and marks, and you get a little bit of everything. It's so disappointing that that's not available on it. It should be available on all streaming. I know somebody said it's available on YouTube. That could be a region thing too. Like if it's international, like in Australia, that could be a problem as to why we don't see that here. I mean, I should probably look it up, but you probably got to pay.
Yeah. They're even got relooking. Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been kind of funny. And we will see instances of familiar faces and characters showing up. But some familiar faces looking in their same garb, but a completely different character. Like there's one that's in SG-1. He's in the Bounty Hunter one in season 10. He's also in Atlantis. And he's also in Universe. And he basically is playing the same character with the same look. 3 different names, 3 different characters.
Yep.
That annoyed me.
The background characters too. The village people.
And if he was the same character, it would have worked. And we'll get to that when we start seeing that. But that's my big thing is like I wish this was more widely available for everybody to check out the extent, basically the full actual episode without all the commercial breaks and the bumpers. Yeah. That is the most annoying thing about Atlantis on Prime Video.
Yep.
But other than that, I have no issue with this first part at all. I think it starts off great. I think it carries through all the way. Great editing, and it slows down just enough to introduce other characters. And then boom, we get clipped off for part 2. But before we do that, do you have a rating for part 1?
Yeah. Let us know in the comments too what you thought.
And I don't have a clip for doing scores.
Here, I was like, okay, I'll wait for your clip.
No, I'm still working on some clipping out for our sections here.
We'll still stick with the chevrons.
Chevron system. 7? We will do 8 because you got to dial 8 to get to Pegasus.
Yeah, let's do 8.
We're gonna drive everybody crazy now.
7 on that one, 8 on this one, 9 on another one. Jeez. So
that's what it's gonna be for Universe. I'm already telling you now.
Yep, 9. So, but we're doing 8. So, I love this. I mean, like I said, there's some things that kind of disappointed. So I'm giving it a 7.9 because it's like just about to that 8th chevron to get us to Pegasus. Yeah, that's because Daniel was in it, wasn't it, Gene?
Yeah, we know.
But
Gene.
Yeah, it's like right at the precipice of this being perfect. But like I said, they cut out some good scenes. Otherwise, that's about it. They cut out good scenes. There were small nitpicks. I wish they would have shown some more stuff with Robert Patrick in it, but oh well. It was still good.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and give it an 8. It's a great start. I have my nitpicks, not that I don't, but I think you have to evaluate both parts as one episode. And like honestly, when you only get the first half, it's like, man, if I had to wait a week, I'd be kind of irritated actually. But it's a great start. Fan rating on Gateworld is an 8.81, so pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
And Darren gave it a 4 out of 4 stars.
Yeah, usually on 2-parters he does.
If they're really good. Sometimes he'll take a half a point off on the first part, and then if it sticks the landing, then it gets 4 or it's flipped around.
Too good. I bet.
So, we can then roll on over to part 2, and a lot of things have been talked about, but we'll see if we can fill in some of the blanks on some of this other stuff. But Rising Part 2, a new Stargate team embarks on a dangerous mission to a distant galaxy where they discover a mythical lost city and a deadly new enemy. Basically the same plot. This is 1 episode, 2 parts. But on the things that we kind of missed on the first part, Skeeter, let's ask it.
Wow. This is cool.
Or some favorite parts about part 2 and the ending.
Yep. Yeah, here's that static screen that you saw after every commercial.
Oh my
But
god.
also for the start of 2 on streaming, they
Yes.
show you this and then they play the music and then show you the
Some of the name
character
credits.
names. So it's like, oh, okay, they either haven't gotten a theme intro yet or they're just finishing it up and they weren't satisfied with it and like, yeah, let's just do this.
I think this is actually kind of a nice touch if you are watching them separately, because they show you the picture of the city still underneath the ocean. We don't actually, the rising part happens in this second half, which is honestly one of the coolest effing things I have seen on TV in a long time.
It is really good.
So, but go ahead.
So, yeah, like I said, it was pretty good. I didn't mind it.
You did the same picture.
I know when you popped it, I'm like, oh my god, I got it too. Well, this is what I mean. We do not share any information. We watch these totally opposite. Every now and then I'm like, hey, can you grab this clip? Or that's about it.
Nothing too goofy in this second part with the Malp.
Yeah, I kind of brightened this up a little bit. Just get those facial expressions. It was too good.
Man, he went overboard
Sergeant
with
Bates,
the like wide eyes.
Yeah. Because they're thinking they're seeing things, but that's part of the dark.
Everywhere.
Yep. But Sergeant Bates is played by Dean Marshall. Ooh. He's been in 2012, which I remember him in that. Tommy Boy, he was one of the frat boys. You got your card ready? Da Vinci's
City Hall.
Inquest.
Damn
A 50-50 chance. Actually, he's in both. He's in Da Vinci's City Hall, too. He's in both. He was also in Superman and Lois, The 100, The Magicians. He plays one of the librarians. It's pretty good. He was in a show called Mech X4, which I've never heard of. But
that's a new one.
Continuum, Supernatural, Fringe. He was in Jeremiah, First Wave, Viper, and he kind of had a mix of Hallmark and Lifetime shows and movies he did. So
honestly, he's a good actor.
Yeah.
It's just when he went all goofy here for a minute, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. That too, I think that's another reason they did it, because they didn't want to spoil anything. I agree with you on that. So, and next, we got that City Rising. It's pretty cool, but how can he see through all that water running? Weir's off to the side, and she could see because there's no water. But John picks a spot where all the water's running. It's all blurry. It's like, how can you see out that window?
Maybe he's not got his contacts in, and he's like, well, I can't see anything anyway.
Yeah, it could be. But then,
this is gorgeous, man.
Every time, the first time I saw this, and even now after I think this is my 8th or 10th rewatch, these waves, if you look at the size of the city and you compare about how tall everybody is inside that tower, because they're not at the top, they're in the center part where it's thinner, these waves got to be anywhere from 50 to 60 feet tall. That is
they're away
tsunami
from the landmass.
size. Yeah, that's tsunami size levels. How far away from the landmass are they too? Because waves that big can go for hundreds, if not thousands of miles. So how much destruction did they do to a shoreline if it was close? So hopefully
somebody call the Sierra Club.
Away. Yeah. Yes, they did an amazing job of the city line and rising up. It was just awesome.
It was like one of the early climaxes of the second half. Is like you build up the city. How are they going to survive, or is it going to stay underwater? Oh no, the shield's going down, and then all of a sudden the
automatic
rise and lift, and even later on when they're dealing with like a situation, and even Ronnie's like, oh, somebody presents, hey, maybe we just sink the city again, and Ronnie's like, that takes a whole lot of power, and I don't even know how they did it the first time.
Yeah. So that was good.
Man, they did so much awesome work on that, like graphically wise, and in Atlantis. Yeah. Holy cow, did they level up?
That they did. So, and it's kind of cool.
It's beautiful design.
I ran up and I'm like looking at my model. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got it perfect. Because when I was putting my 3D print together, I was going off memory and I actually nailed it. Like everything on my
Jackpot.
is perfectly set up like this one. So I'm like,
Yep.
great. There's only one spot that doesn't have a building that I seen in this video. I'm like, wait a minute, that building ain't on there, but oh well. It happens. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the money shot is what it was.
But yeah, story's good. Whoa, Scooby Pups here.
Hey, lady.
But yeah, we meet our first male Wraith in person. He's played by James Lafonzanos. Or Lafonzanos. There we go. He's been in The Time Traveler's Wife, Things We Lost in the Fire, Covert Affairs. He was in a lot of single episodes and 2 episodes. He was in The Expanse, Supernatural, Bomb Girls, Canadian Maid, Battlestar Galactica, The Tides That Bind, and we'll also get him for 13 more episodes as different kind of race. So
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
yeah, he just plays several different, like a science wraith, a battle wraith. It had him marked as all these different race, and this one, like the counselor. So yeah, we'll see him quite a bit.
I like how they kept the dialogue light and easy for him.
Hissing and growling.
You saved that for the other one.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see him in this. So, and then we find out, he's going to be constant wraith too. Yeah, these wraith guards too are huge. It's amazing how big they are.
Well, in Duet is when you finally get a sense of scope for some of them.
And then we say goodbye to Torin, played by Stefano D'Amato. He's been in Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day, The Chronicles of Riddick, Flatliners, the 2017 version.
God, we got to add Chronicles of Riddick to the bingo board now.
Yeah, I know. It's in a lot. Carter, Recall, Bad Blood, Saving Hope, Killjoys, The House of Versace, Poker Night, Alphas, and the Lizzie McGuire movie. That one's starting to pop up a lot too. We might have to add that to the card too.
Lizzie McGuire movie.
Yeah, it's been brought up like 5 or 6 characters now between this show and the other show now. So, but yeah, like I said, these Wraith guards are huge, and that mask, I found it for 3D printing.
Oh boy,
I might have to make that. I got to see if I can make it or not. It didn't look exactly like this, but I'm going to try to compare and try to find one that looks pretty damn close, because all of them are a little different. So, but can you imagine trying to see through that? There's only those little slits.
Yeah, I know.
It's like,
let alone breathing through the damn thing.
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
Man, the design, like, these guys are beasts.
Yeah,
like they make a Jaffa look like tiny.
Yep, they're definitely enforcers. Saving Hope, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got our puddle jumpers, or is it gate ships? Which one is it? Hard to say.
We're gonna call them gate ships just to annoy everybody.
Annoy me. Yeah.
This is where some of my favorite lines are.
This him looking. Gate ship? Yeah, goes through the gate.
McKay liked it.
And as you can see, it has plenty of room to go through. So it's kind of a good thing. So,
well, you look at this and other events that happen with the puddle jumpers and whatnot, it doesn't really match scope later on a little bit, but I think they ultimately settled down on some inconsistencies.
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
38 minutes, everybody. Keep an eye out for that episode for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're still younger version of Cricket.
Yep.
Then yeah, Atlantis definitely brought their A game for the space scenes.
Oh my god,
Oh
gorgeous.
my god.
Like even more so in the second half.
Yeah. The second half was like amazing when they start really pulling them out.
Yeah.
Then like this, I kind of got thinking too, right about now. It's almost lunch here. It's like 11:47 a.m. So it's getting close to lunchtime. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking about a turkey sandwich too.
And then they both start looking around.
It was worth a try.
This is basically some of my lines that I had for this episode. So we're dipping into
Same.
some of that now a little bit as we go along.
But yeah, do you always think of a turkey sandwich while you're flying?
Turkey sandwich does sound pretty good right now.
Yeah, it does. We see the outside of the Wraith Fortress. Well, what we think is a fortress, we later find out it's the Hive ship. So, spoiler, sorry.
It's funny that you think that it's like part of a mountainside and whatnot with trees growing out. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah. But yeah, because they're in hibernation. They just park their ships on a planet and rest, and sleep. And time goes by. And like Taylor was saying, it's been 600 years since the last time they came.
Yep.
I think it was 600.
Ish.
Yeah. So, I mean, that is logic right there. Yeah. Dust, dirt blown over the years, stuff growing. Yeah, it's very feasible. So, yeah. So you just think that's inside a hill, or a mountainside. And then we get to this dinner scene where one guy's starving to die. But wait a sec. Jeff, doesn't that beast look familiar? Anybody else recognize that beast on the table, its head? See if anybody in the comments knows. I recognized it. The second time I watched through, it clicked. And I had to go back to Stargate, the movie, to confirm. And it is. It is the head of that wild animal that comes up and gets Daniel. That's a mastage.
Oh, okay.
That's what it's called, a mastage on Abydos. Yeah, that's that beast that came up. So
never picked that up.
How did the Wraith get the head of a mastage from Abydos when Abydos doesn't even exist anymore?
Interesting. Good
point. Yep, the mastage. Yeah. So no, a couple people didn't recognize. That's fine.
Oh, that's okay.
So that's just something I always pick up little things. Besides the guy who got his life drained out of him, his face is deformed too. It's like a little.
Oh yeah.
But that's just a little nitpick. Yeah, a lot of you know I'm a big fan of redheads, so
yeah,
she's kind of hot to me. The Wraith Queen is played by Andy Frizzell. She's been in First Wave, Andromeda, Van Helsing, the TV show.
A lot of Vancouver stuff.
Yep. Frequency, Fear Thy Neighbor, The Seamstress, which looks like a great horror movie. Have you heard of that one?
No.
I'm going to add that to my list to watch because it looked good.
Okay.
Supernatural, Devour, and the Chris Isaac Show.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We know that one. Yeah. But yeah, you kind of wonder, what would she look like if she was human? She's pretty damn good looking as a blonde too. So.
Gentlemen prefer blondes.
Some do. They found it in the props and thought it'd be a nice car. Yeah.
Oh no, that's really cool.
Yep, that was what they did. They do that with a lot of stuff in this. They hide stuff in the background. I've heard the term or saying used, she'll suck the life out of you, but this is not what I thought, wow, just aged them. But that's what they do. They feed off the life force of humans. So, but yeah, this CGI, or I don't even think it's CGI. I think it's practical effect on this one.
I think so.
It's just too realistic. But Yeah, I would not want to put that mask on. Just it'd take
This
forever.
is one of those moments. This is your brain. This
Yeah.
is your brain on
Brain on
drugs.
drugs.
Any questions?
Yep. So yeah, and then we see
Ah,
that
yes.
Shepard, just like O'Neill himself, he needs the big gun as he rips it out of the hand of the one guy because all he had was the pistol, the 1911 on him. It's like, no, give me this. And if you're wondering what that is an M249 squad automatic weapon. It is belt-fed machine gun. As you can see, it's got that box underneath. That's all belt-fed bullets under it, just feeding up.
That was cool.
It was used by the SGC and the Atlantis expedition. The first time we see it is Major Charles Kowalski carried one on the first expedition to Chulak, and it was put to good use against Apophis' troops, of course. But it was also that was back in Children of the Gods Part 2 that we see him use that. So yeah, that machine gun's been in SG1 for a long time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we'll continue to see it here on Atlantis.
They brought the whole armory, everybody.
Yeah. And yes, I would like to call this home also. This
Who
night
wouldn't?
scene above the ocean with the city and the galaxy is beautiful. It's
Yes.
so beautiful. I love it. And then yeah, they end the show perfect with zooming out from the tower, dropping down, zooming off to the city to get this full shot of the city. Is beautiful with this galaxy in the sky because we are now in the Pegasus system. So, oh
There's
yeah,
a-
you got a good one too. I lightened it up so it was a little brighter to see. So, but yeah, it is a little darker normally. But like I said, I brightened it up just so you can see all the details. But yeah, I'd love to live there too. It's gorgeous. Take me
Damn
anytime.
I'm on an ocean view.
Yeah. Like I said, I got a couple of fun facts. So, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but if you look at this picture, you got Weir up there with the red shirt, and she's got the same kind of tan jacket with the red on it. And then we got this guy, a lady in the front with the yellow, and then we got people in blue. And the military always have black patch on, on their chest. So I think they kind of ripped off Star Trek Next Generations a little bit because you think about it, after they changed into their Atlantis outfits, the military, because they were in camouflage, now they're in black and gray. If you look, they use red for command, yellow for engineering, and blue for science. And then the new thing is black for military. So yeah, they stole a little bit from Star Trek Next Generation. So,
I think they eased up after the first season, though.
yeah, because it was
kind of
really definitive.
subdued the outfits a bit. To be fair, I wasn't the big fan of like these kind of outfits, like the tan jacket with the even or
chest
beige jacket with the tan, like the cutout like that. I
Mhm.
never really like that. But
yeah, it's more military, outfits instead of civilian.
Yeah.
So, but then another fun fact, as I mentioned before, when I was going through Mr. Beckett's filmography here, also Star Trek multiple movies had a Scottish chief engineer like Scotty. While he wasn't the engineer on this show, Dr. Beckett is also Scottish, and he was considered and became the role of Scotty on J.J. Abrams' Star Trek 2009 Star Trek. So, yeah, that's kind of funny that he transferred over into Star Trek.
And he's got some fun jabs about Star Trek too from time to time.
Yeah, he does.
They don't overbeat it though. They do a very good job.
And then my final one, we got the staircase. If you notice, those lighting is not lighting, that is actual words.
Yep.
So someone actually took the time to translate that, and I can't remember the name, sorry, but mad props to the person who took painstakingly time to decipher the ancient language. So for those who
Isn't there
don't
like a
know,
greeting?
yep, I have it right here. So it reads from the top to the bottom. We hold these as truth. A hearty welcome to those in other worlds visiting our home for the first time. Welcome again to those returning. You have been gone too long, and your absence has weighed heavily on our souls. We are whole again that you are among us, and we celebrate you being here again. As we leave for distant worlds, we pledge to respect the lands of our neighbors and act with integrity as ambassadors in peacetime of our people. Travelers with open hearts will always be welcome. Refugees from tyranny may seek shelter under our roof, and our people will lay down their lives to protect the weak and the just. Let this be our pledge to those inhabitants of this world and all we may ever know. We will always strive to come in peace as we go in peace, and you will be welcomed onto our shores forevermore. That's what that all says. It is a
Very
lot,
wordy.
but yeah, but
Instead
it's
of
like
saying just welcome to Atlantis.
I remember this guy deciphering it when he first deciphered it, and I saw it online. I
I
can't
kind of
remember.
remembered that, yeah.
It was Gate World to Delegate, whichever one. I think
Yep.
it was Gate World that
I think
posted
it was
it.
payroll, yeah.
And I was like, bull, that does not all say that. So I actually took the time back then, matching the letters to every letter in ancient. And I'm like, holy crap, it really is. So I thought it was like somebody was just trying to pull one off on everybody, but no, all the letters actually match. So
That's a great shot, too.
yes. Yep. Young Ernest Littlefield. Oh yeah. Podcast Bros missed you. And
There
let's
wasn't
see.
one on Sunday.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe
There's
that's what the
Sunday.
reference is for.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for all the small
Yeah.
deals that they catch, there's always like that one little one that's like, oh.
It's like the two doorways on each side.
Yeah.
They're actually different lettering too, so that tells you which way to go. Those
Right.
are like, oh, this is to the west side, east side, or this platform. I forget what they were, but someone also deciphered that too, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That they actually have what everything is. So nobody could read ancient that well.
Well, it's a great attention for the show where the city is part of the character as well. So it's not just, oh, hey, we're at the SGC Cheyenne Mountain.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The city is basically a character in and of itself. Like it's very maze-like at times. It's got plenty of secrets. There's always something new going on, but it always feels like this city is a little bit on the alive side, which is where I think they got the idea for Destiny to take that to another level. Because Destiny was made before Atlantis, based on how things went down in that show.
Yep.
So I think it's just so gorgeous and beautiful, and it's always got something new to present to everybody. And that's something I think really stands out for Atlantis, and I absolutely love that kind of attention to detail. And did you have anything else that you liked?
No, that was pretty much it. I mean, besides the whole episode, of course, but
oh yeah. And we chime in here and there, and we can bring that back up. I think the presentation of the Wraith touched upon this earlier. Like, great new enemy. They're stronger. They're nastier. They're a different level. They have their arrogance to them as well, but it's actually substantially founded. They seriously look down on everybody like, you're our food. End of story. Like, and like, I like how they were like, this is just the shepherd. This is like the caretaker. You kill the caretaker and now you've woken everybody. And oh crap, you just wrecked another galaxy. You woke a sleeping dragon with this. And now this is going to be the domino effect for the rest. It's like, man,
Mhm.
we done messed up again. And we're earlier in the first episode, she's like, or maybe it was in this part, or she even talks about like, we cannot go romping through the universe and
Yeah.
suddenly making enemies, and then turns right around and like, yeah, we did this again, didn't we?
Yep.
Like
we
they
did.
did this at the SGC. They every time they step through the gate, they screw it up.
Mhm.
Podcast Brothers, hell yeah. And special
Okay.
shout out for Sci-Fi Chronicle 79 watch party
Mhm.
every Sunday. Be sure to check that out. And
Mhm.
thank you for the super chat, my brother.
Yeah.
But between the Wraith, the city having such an amazing character, I think we're starting to see the formation of our core group going off. And I think the chemistry is there. We're just trying to finish up the little details as we go through the next few episodes. But man, such a great start. Writing carries through. It's very consistent. Clearly, they wrote it as just one giant episode. So trying to split it off between the two is like, I don't really like doing it like that when they basically make one mega episode. But the special effects are tremendous.
Perfect.
And I think Shepard and Ford are a great, fun duo, honestly. So when we deal with some Ford things later on, it's like, oh, okay,
Mhm.
that's too bad, but we will cross that bridge.
Yeah,
Not going to get too
yeah.
far ahead for people who have not watched Atlantis, or you
Mhm.
have just started a rewatch. I've seen it on Twitter. Some people are just starting Atlantis after finishing SG1 because of
Mhm.
all the news we've been going through the last few months. So it's exciting, and it's really encouraging to see more people finding this show. And great characters. I think the direction was done very, very well. And it's sad to see Robert Patrick go.
They broke
This
my
was a
heart.
special thing. We were
Yeah.
maybe trying to get a guest, and we're like, yeah, we're just going to keep it anyway. So, but there's a lot to love about this. There's something for everybody. And of course, we're probably going to be missing some points and aspects. And when the stream ends in a bit, we're going to be like, well, we forgot to bring that up.
Yeah.
Happens every time anyway.
Yeah.
But honestly, this was directed by Martin Wood, written by Brad and Robert. Clearly, we are setting up a great new show, and it's very encouraging. They're stranded in their own separate galaxy now, and got their own set of problems to deal with. So it's very cool. And that's about what I got for stuff I liked. We've been chiming in throughout the whole stream here. I've jumped ahead.
All right.
It's unavoidable.
That's Jeff.
Yeah, I know. I can't help it. I love the ending, and I love a lot of the quippy dialogue and the serious moments. And the action scenes are on point. Beautiful CGI, beautiful across the board. One thing we haven't brought up yet is the amazing score and the theme for Stargate Atlantis. We touched upon it briefly, but that's such an iconic theme now from Joel. Yet one more time, that my God, the music is stunning. And the darkness hits. They got the dark melodies going on. Chef's kiss. It's one of the underrated aspects of all the Stargate franchises. It's no different here. Atlantis has an amazing score.
Yeah, he hits it perfect every time with the music scores. I mean, even the intro song, when you first hear it, you're like, bam, punch to the chest. You're like, whoa, this is serious, intense. And then it gets good again. It's like, oh, wow, I enjoyed it from the beginning.
Pros at work is how I describe that.
Yeah.
You let them do their thing. Of course, there's probably a little back and forth, like, hey, can you do this a little bit differently? Can you kind of shimmy that an extra second? When you have a great chemistry and dynamic with your editors and sound designers and composers and your digital staff with Rainmaker Digital, my God, the sky's the limit. And great crew, great setup. And hopefully they don't stretch themselves too thin between doing season 8 and season 1. But they did have a little bit of a separation of some of the writing and some of the crews. So they were able to guide that along. But Skeeter, should get things moving along. You got any favorite lines?
Then we're done talking.
I think not.
Yeah, I got several. A little less than last time, but still quite a bit. And jump in with any clips you have when you hear them.
Oh yeah.
Right at the beginning, Rodney says life supports are working, but the planet's atmosphere is breathable, notwithstanding the inevitable allergens. It's like, which that pops up in later episodes too. Ford saying, Gate Ship 1, ready to go. John, Gate Ship 1? A little puddle jumper like this? Ford, it's a ship that goes through the gate, Gate Ship 1. John, oh, no. That's all wrong. Ford,
Rodney
Dr.
liked
McKay thought it was cool. John, oh, okay, well, it's official. You don't get to name anything ever. Ever.
Well, and then they get the transponder later, and he's like,
Yeah.
the life sign detector. We will talk about naming it later.
I got that too.
Sorry.
But to finish this one up, as John keeps saying, you don't name anything ever. Flight, this is pedal jumper. We're going to launch. McKay, this is flight. I thought we were going with gate ship. John, negative flight. McKay, stand by. And he looks at Weird. It's a ship that goes through the gate. Fine, puddle jumper. You're clear to launch.
Rodney getting disappointed all over the place in this second half is so funny.
I love it. Oh. Then John saying the dot moving should be him. Go over there. Yeah, that's you. Ford. So we got ourselves a life science detector. John, we can name it later.
Yep.
So good. The Queen saying hunger is distasteful. Sumner, it looks to me like the food didn't agree with him. The Queen later on says, you don't know what you have done. We were merely the caretakers of those who sleep. When I die, the others will awaken. All of them. And she's that really deep voice. It's like, damn.
She had a grill on her, I'll tell you what. Is it?
I think so.
But we don't get alternate universe Rodney and SG-1 until Mobius.
No. That's right.
Was there one in season 7?
No.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be a callback to when they were dealing with the alternate universes and he got pulled in to talk about it. But
good question, though.
Yeah, good. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, here we go. John, when they get back to Atlantis after flying into the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlantis. Please remain seated until the bubble jumpers come to a full and complete stop.
That was another one of my lines. Yeah.
And Taylor and Holling are both standing up like, oh, hey, yeah, we're here.
Yep.
And then right at the end, Beckett. How come I never make friends like that? McKay.
I got this clip.
Oh, you did? Okay.
How come I never make friends like that?
We need to get out more.
We're in another galaxy. How much more out can you get?
Yeah. Is there lemon in this?
I love that. That was like the exclamation point
I know.
on Stargate Atlantis.
Yeah, everyone has a good banter between each character. Even mixing them up, they still work really well together. And I think they learned how to pick that up right away from SG-1, where it took stages where they did that. And it's like, no, we're going to make sure these people get along right away because they're stuck with each other. You know, they can't go to their houses and live their normal lives. No, they all live
not
the
yet
same
anyway.
place. Yeah. So I like that banter between McKay and Beckett and John, and yeah, it's all good. But
McKay and Beckett, man.
They're great.
And Zelenka too eventually.
Yeah,
we'll get Zelenka in like the next 2 episodes.
Yeah. So
but
yeah, that's all I had for lines.
Well,
anything else?
Basically had about 4 of mine.
Sorry.
Get out more. Otherwise, I've what basically my other clips are part of our feature,
Yeah.
our segments when we break off to them. Like, you know,
Mhm.
keep talking, you know, what's the best part, you know, and even the hard part. Like, there's some good dialogue, there's some good writing.
Yeah.
Like you just said, like the quippiness, all the characters have a great chemistry with one another. That's what makes this show work the best. Because if you
Mhm.
got a character that's just not fitting in, like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what I had for clips. I had some, you know, that I mentioned earlier when Rodney's popping off about it's gate ship 1, it's a ship
Yeah.
that goes through the gate. And you know, and basically Shepard basically being like, hey, this thing flies. I know some fighter pilots that would love to fly this thing.
Kill to fly that thing.
It reminds, you know, and it's like it's reading my mind. Like, how do we how did we find these our people? It's like life sign detector.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm thinking of a turkey sandwich. And then they all start looking around. It's so good.
It was worth a shot.
And with their shot. And of course,
I
like
thought it did
Robert
that.
Patrick's got some great dialogue with the Wraith Queen. I mean, that was a good setup to how nasty they are. And to kill him off, unfortunately, that's one of the parts I wasn't the big fan of, but they had to give us something there.
Yeah.
So on that note, Skeeter.
Yeah.
Crap. I don't think we've gotten to the hard part yet.
Let's talk about the hard part. And if you don't mind, I got nothing for this.
I only
Second half
got
is
one.
perfect.
It is a perfect episode, same thing, but I have one issue. They killed Sumner.
Yep, same here.
When I first watched this live, I was so excited for Robert Patrick. I'm like, yeah,
Even if we only had him for
big
like
time actor.
a handful of episodes.
I don't care if it was half the season, I'd have been happy. But killing him off in the first damn episode, well,
You bring that up,
second.
and I'm like, the storm in the eye. That might have been. Ooh, you bring that up. Ooh,
halfway through,
and then
would've been
we're
perfect
dealing
stuff.
with Koya. That could have been some nastiness right there.
I'm telling you, it would have been perfect. But
ooh,
that pissing me off.
He probably had a
mad.
Schedule, and this is what they could get him for.
I'm thinking so too, but
he's
I
very
bet
in
he wanted
demand
to be more.
So.
Yeah, but I'm thinking after he saw where this season went, he was like, "Damn, I wish I could have stuck on that." I'm guaranteeing he wanted to.
Even with the Save Stargate stuff, he's chimed in too.
Yeah, he's like, all aboard of that.
And he loved working with Rachel. And he had some good scenes with her too. It's like between the first and the second part.
Yep.
Man, he fit this show perfectly.
And it was sad to see him go. I was so disappointed. I was like, I almost at that time threw my hands up, said, "Nope, screw this. They already ruined a good show."
Well, they had to give you an emotional like gut punch, is what they did. It's like,
but they could have done that with somebody else, you know. But
what, Dr. Weir? No,
not Dr. Weir. But you know, they could have pulled somebody else in and done that. But
I know.
Gosh, I was like so excited. That's my only thing I don't like about the show is the second part. They killed him off, and I was like,
I know.
No, I wanted him through more, and then I gave the show a shot, even though I was like ready to throw in the towel on it. And yeah, when you get to the halfway point of this season, that's where they should have lost them right there. I mean, they could have had him aged that first time, you know, like when they first show him aged. Had him stuck like that for a while, so he wasn't at 100%, and then, you know, somehow he slowly gained his youth back due to the ancient technology. My storyline in my head, and then that halfway the storm, perfect time you could have lost him.
Yeah. Other than that, I literally got nothing on the second part. Just losing him was that was tough.
Sad.
So. Well, what would you score this thing then, Skeeter?
This is another one. Like I said, I'm taking off for getting rid of Robert Patrick. So 7.9.5 out of, or 7.95 out of 8. It was like perfect, except they got rid of Robert Patrick. Broke my heart. So otherwise, the rest of the episode was fantastic. Everything's done great. So just shy of perfect.
Yeah, they definitely stuck the landing. I do agree with you. I am going to take more points off on this one because they lost Robert Patrick. I know it was it was well done, it was well written, and the character dynamic between him and Shepard and their little arc, he understood in that moment, like, I know you're here to try and save me, but don't do it. You do what you need to do, and you put me out of my misery, please. And Shepard did. He made the hard call to do that. So as much as I'd like to take a lot of points off, I'm not going to. I am going to give this a 7.75 on this part. It's sad, but they did stick the landing. It's not that I don't absolutely adore this pilot, but all things being fair, I think the loss at the end was like, there could have been more there. Not that there likely was, but if it's just a personal opinion between the two of us. So that's what I got. But as a two-parter, honestly, I'm going to make it just straight 8.
Yep. If it's one, if we ranked it as one episode like originally aired, definitely an 8.
Yeah, but when you split them apart, it's like, all right, one score for this part, one score for that part.
Yeah. We got 1 8 again. So even though
that's fair,
her beloved Daniel was not in it, so that's pretty good. Or are you rating on 10?
She's got a new one, John Shepard.
Oh, maybe. Could be McKay.
Oh.
Or Beckett. Let's see.
Man, I love
I had a friend of mine, his wife was in love with Beckett. She thought he was handsome. So maybe. When this first aired, I was watching with a few friends. So got another 8. So
no, that's honestly cool. Very fair. Like, perfect damn thing. And let's see, fan rating on Gate World is a 9.04. And Darren again with a 4 out of 4 stars. So
cool.
So that's gonna wrap us up on Rising, everybody. If you got any more comments, throw them in there as we wrap up here. But Skeeter, you want to let everybody know where they can find us and what's up?
Besides here, Thursday nights, like I said, this is a special daytime. So
we're Thursday nights going forward after this. Our usual time.
We had a couple people want to jump in, but they couldn't make it, unfortunately.
They couldn't make it work.
And then we threw it open to a lot of other people, and we didn't hear from you. So I understand people got to work, But
it's all good.
There we go. Daniel is not a requirement, but it is a preferred. I'm pretty sure.
Indeed.
But you can find me on all social media under the Stargate Files, except for X. That's Skeeter, the Stargate Files. Check us out. Like us, follow along. I'll be posting. We're on Discord too. The Suns and Shadows Network is on Discord, and we do have a Stargate Files section. And all the photos that I take from, and then we put on the show for those new to watching us here. I throw those on Discord, later on in the week.
And I upload my slides too now.
Yep.
So you'll get the full original file that I wanted to use here. Not from Janine. We're wrapping up anyway.
Yeah, we'll let you get to sleep there in Australia. So that's where you can find me on all those places.
Yep. Right on. And as Scooby pointed out, I'm going to be on her stream Saturday afternoon on her podcast. So go look for Scooby Pup. We're going to be talking some Spider-Man. And I'm assuming there might be a little Godzilla talk because there's been some news this week about Godzilla -0.
Ooh.
They talked about run times and stuff. So I'm sure we're going to talk about that a little bit.
All right. Then you want to let them know where else they can find you, Jeff?
Yeah, hey, right here on the Suns and Shadows Network, you might actually notice a little bit of a name change coming up. We're taking off the cast, and it's going to be Suns and Shadows Network. Just going to be doing that as a little tweak because we do a little bit of everything around here. Tuesdays are movie nights. We did not have them this last Tuesday for obvious reasons. However, we are back. We are going to be doing Strange Behavior. So if you like your horror movies, we do a little bit of horror sci-fi around here. We're now heading to the horror movie season. So Might be a little bit more of that.
Yep.
And Thursday nights are Stargate nights. Usually we are live, but if we have some international guests, we will probably pre-record. Or if we have some other guests that are like, hey, can you work with us? Absolutely freaking lootly. And then Saturday nights are our Dead Wire live stream. We do news of everything from during the week. A lot of pop culture stuff, a lot of horror and science fiction. It's always a good time. And on that note, I want to say thank you, everybody, for kicking us off with Stargate Atlantis this Thursday morning. We appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit that like button on the way out. Share and subscribe. I know a lot of people are going to be watching on delay. We appreciate everybody who checks us out, everybody who gives us a view, even if it's just a few minutes. We are grateful for your time. Yeah. We have a blast around here. Always a good time. And if we can get other people on to join us, that'd be totally sweet. So on that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. We will see you next time.
Do we end with the come try? I mean,
we can do a come try.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll do it, but we'll decide later. Come try.
I don't think we've gotten to the hard part yet. That was different. Me? Not so much.
May come power to the gate.